Alexa Bliss gets bloody protecting Charlotte Flair. Nikki Bella returns for massive 8-women tag match. Blake Monroe has the most Divalicious singles debut ever. Bayley is ding dong super depressed, and Athena brutalizes everyone on AEW as she should. Welcome everyone to Ring the Bell. This is DS and this is your Women's Wrestling Weekly. Can't believe this is already a go-home week for SummerSlam. Can you believe it? First ever 2 nights of SummerSlam. Well, let's see how that goes. And also Ring the Bell's favorite WWE ID star Zayda Steel is having the inaugural WWE ID Women's Championship. And if you haven't yet checked out our interview with her, go check it out. It's super cute. Good luck and let's jump right into SmackDown. So on SmackDown, we got Roxanne Perez versus Alexa Bliss, the battle of the short queens. Now Roxanne debuted her remixed theme song, which I honestly kind of like hated. I don't know, maybe WWE tried to give Roxanne more mature or like serious energy because she's so cutesy with this theme song, but let's call them out. WWE has been putting out these like mood killer, boner killer theme songs lately. Like the entrance music is supposed to like hype you up. So I love when Charlotte with the pom-pom this time was like coming for Raquel to protect Alexa, and it finally clicked for me how in a way they are like two same teams, especially with the height difference. Raquel, Charlotte, very similar height. Alexa, Roxanne, all very small queen. Anyway, Raquel attacks Alexa while referee was looking away. Then Charlotte sends Raquel over the barricade. Then when Alexa climbed top rope to hit her Twisted Bliss, she sees Raquel attacking Charlotte outside, so she very slowly but surely hits Raquel with Twisted Bliss to the outside, which was kind of a cool moment. And even cooler is that she started nosebleeding from this, and using this distraction, Roxanne rolls Alexa up to steal the win. I love how actually concerned Charlotte was with Alexa's nosebleeding situation, trying to even like wipe it off for her. This is all very cute, not really anything substantial storyline wise, but this whole cute chemistry is making this work, so I'll say I'm satisfied. And even backstage we see them talking about like, are you okay? Like, I might be your friend if we get the championship win. So I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't think they're gonna win the title yet because I think they're doing something with Judgment Day all winning title, especially after their bad luck charm Liv is gone. So I think they're cooking something there, so I don't think they're gonna lose anytime soon. But I'm really curious what that means for Alexa and Charlotte because I really like this chemistry so much. Then we got this impromptu Jade Cargill versus Chelsea Green match. So Jade is interviewed backstage by Kathy Kelly, and then right after Jade goes away, Chelsea comes in to shit talk about Jade after sending Secret Harvest on a coffee run. And this whole funny thing happened where Jade was listening to the whole thing with Chelsea slowly realizing it. And then we have this really cool start of the match with Jade just dragging Chelsea through backstage to Gorilla into the arena, starting the match like that. That was really cool setup. And Secret Harvest finally catching up to help Chelsea out. The match was pretty straightforward. Jade looked really good, slamming Chelsea around. And at the end, Jade reverses Unprettier and defeats Chelsea with Jaded. And obviously we all expected post-match attack, and our WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton runs it for the save. Then Jade picks up the title and do a little bit of a mind game, not letting it go. Yeah, I think everything before the match was really cool. How they started, super refreshing. The beatdown and the save angle though is just kind of like lazy. It's very like, I don't know, like AEW template type of booking. If WWE is trying to make the SummerSlam 2-night thing worth it, I think they really need to do as good of a job building these feuds like they would do with Mania. I guess they don't really do that good of a job with Mania either. But yeah, kind of lazy. I'll say this was good, but not great.
It's fine.
Then backstage, we see Kiana James officially back. She officially makes her return backstage, revealed as Julia's representative, aka Clipboard Karen, according to Zelina. And let's go, Zelina. Like she says, muzzle is off. She can finally talk. Isn't it kind of funny though how as a belt came off, Io could wrestle again and Zelina can talk again on weekly shows? Like, what's up with that? But yeah, really excited for Kiana and Zelina's promo battles because that's gonna eat. And we learned that we will have the championship rematch next week. So Raw go home show for SummerSlam. This was kind of a mess overall. So we got a 6-person mixed tag match. Kabuki Warriors teaming up with AJ Styles versus the Judgment Day. I mean, really, this match was built towards AJ's hot tag at the end to beat Dom's ass, so that's that. But the action, regardless, was really fun. I love when Kairi yanked Roxanne to the floor with her hair. That was ouchy. And AJ launches Kairi into the space for that insane elbow outside. Was amazing. And at the end, AJ picks up the win with phenomenal forearm. Fun match, but you know, this really was not much of a build for SummerSlam match. Telling you, Alexa Charlotte chemistry is really carrying this entire feud. Although I gotta say though, what's going on between Raquel and Roxanne after Liv left could be so interesting too if they actually spend some time with it. Like, did Raquel forget about Liv already? Does she actually like being the boss of this team? Like, is Roxanne just like playing mind games with everyone? I mean, that all could be so juicy, but nothing here. So I think this is just fine.
It's fine.
Then we got this Lyra Valkyria promo talking about the Becky Stompers. And then she just does like this dance. Becky stomper. I think the dance really backfired. Maybe she was like too focused on like hitting those steps. I don't know, like she like forgot when SummerSlam was and everything. Props for the effort. Anyway, but basically what she was trying to say here, guys, is that she knows Becky so well that she can read her mind basically to a point that whatever happens in this DQ match, she can prepare for it. She's gonna come prepared for it, and she proves it here by when Becky was trying to sneak attack. She already knew what was gonna happen. She already knew where Becky was hiding, so she beat the heck out of Becky with the kendo stick. But what she really should be worried about is Bayley, it seems like, because we see Bayley backstage depressed as hell. She says she's lost for word, and when's the last time we heard that from Ding Dong herself? I have a feeling that she'll make a big statement on SummerSlam, and actually, you know, I'm kind of excited for it. Then we got this massive 8-women tag match: Io, Rhea, Stephanie Victoria, and Nikki Bella versus Chelsea with Secret Service with our women's world champion Naomi. The classic Diva era mixed tag match. It's honestly really good to see Nikki mixed up with all these top girlies of today. I'm also love when Naomi and Nikki was mixing up. This match was really hectic. To a point, it's like almost messy, but also at the same time very cute. It seems like producers were just like, go do your stuff. So it kind of felt raw in a sense. Love Nikki's interaction again with Naomi, even doing that like signature EO dance that was so cute. Now, you could really tell who WWE was really protecting in this match. It's Rhea and Stephanie, basically. In fact, Stephanie got a whole minute or two to herself, dominating everyone in the ring, like literally everyone. And then we see Naomi leave the ring mid-match, but Io throws her back in the ring, and at the end, Rhea hits Piper with Riptide, and Stephanie hits Chelsea with SVB for the win. Again, chaotic AF, but I guess this was kind of a cute match.
That's cute.
But overall, I really don't think WWE knows exactly what they're doing with so much star power in their hands. I mean, heck, they have both Nikki Bella and Stephanie Victoria in the queue, not even on SummerSlam cards. So yeah, they are pretty confused, but I think this was fine. This was cute. And then backstage, we see Nikki Bella asking Stephanie how to pronounce her last name, which was so iconic.
How do you say your last name?
And Io, in the cutest, sweetest way, holds Rhea's hand. I was like, oh my god, what's happening? Is she gonna say it like Aishiteru? No, she was like, you will never beat me, Rhea, in like the cutest kawaii way. Io is so good. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how this match is gonna go, especially with Naomi in between. So that would be really cool. Moving on to NXT, we had the highly anticipated Blake Monroe's TV singles debut. Blake Monroe versus Ren Sinclair. And I gotta say that I'm not even saying this because I know Blake personally. Purely seeing as a fan, I was gagged. I was living for her entrance so bad. The girly pop score is off the chart. That entrance with the mirror, it was everything. Even that like shot of the mirror while she's doing that pose is just like incredible. And I just love how unapologetically diva she is, even during the match. Like she was doing like a Maurice inspired cover. Anyway, she debuts this new finisher to finish Ren. So she ditched the Tombstone from Stardom, and she ditched the Mayday, which was the Samoan driver, and she debuts this new finisher, underhook DDT, with a bit of a diva Maurice hair flip situation. I love it. I saw that some people weren't really having it. Maybe DDT is too simple for you guys, but personally, I think this fits her diva character a lot better than Samoan driver. It's diva, but it adds that little bit of a oomph with the underhook. I'm here for it. Anyway, post-match, Jordynne Grace, angry Jordynne Grace, who was banned from entering the arena this week for attacking the Authority last week, of course somehow finds a way to get in with the steel chair in her hand, with swarm of securities trying to stop her, but she still fights through all of them to get to Blake, but she was too busy fighting them off, giving Blake the opportunity to headbutt her, and hits this devastating DDT onto the chair. Yeah, I'm living for this. Like, I honestly haven't been this excited about a new talent in a long time. Also, Jordynne looked so awesome fighting off all the security, so badass. So I am fully satisfied. Then we got this 8-person mixed tag match. Zarya Sol Ruca with Hank Tank versus The Culling with Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley. I don't really know what the storyline is here, so I'm a little bit checked out in that sense, but I did love how women stole the spotlight in this mixed tag match with Izzy and Soul Stereo flying off the top rope. That was awesome. And Zarya F5ing Spears. That was really, really cool, but the light goes off suddenly, and I will say the hottest stable of all time. I really like them. Dark State comes out for a distraction, letting Tatum poke Zarya in the eyes to steal the win. Not really sure about the storyline, but I love the action here, so I'll say I'm satisfied. And I'm kind of surprised that Zarya here took the pin. Then we had JC Jane's celebration segment after the historic win of NXT Women's Champion, defeating TNA Knockouts Champion, becoming the double champion. I am still pretty shocked about it, and I think she definitely knows that, because she here says there's nothing cliche about her winning this title, and I'm like, you're 100% right there. 100% correct, because this is not cliche at all. And I also like that she's so good on on the mic, but also she still has that character as such a beatable champion. So all this is still very like intriguing, I'll say. Anyway, Lash Legend and Jada Parker one by one come out to congratulate her, but also really challenging her for the title. Then JC tells Tatum and Jasmine, "Get him, girls!" with Fallon going like, "Not a chance." They are not listening to her. So JC just initiates the attack for Fatal Influence to get their ass kicked by two of them. And we end with Lash and Jada in the ring face-off. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. And then backstage we see Michelle McCool of LFG, Flawless, show up to help Fatal Influence sort through who's gonna face who next week. This was so random, but I do have to clock NXT crowd for making no noise for Michelle McCool. The disrespect is ridiculous. You guys all need to be spanked or something. This is ridiculous. But I also want to point out that Lash, I think it's her time to win something. She's such a star. I don't know what's taking her so long to get something. Like, WWE needs to understand that. I don't know. Sometimes NXT is so clueless with their NXT Women's Champions. Like, remember Bianca got no titles in NXT? Like, no titles. So you guys are ridiculous. Please push Lash. She's a star. Moving on to AEW Dynamite, we had Toni Storm versus Billie Starkz for the women's title eliminator match. And I say this all the time. I love watching Billie wrestle. She's so good at facial expressions, always serving memeable moments, and she's always surprisingly lethal and very scrappy in the ring. It's so interesting. Anyway, Athena is watching this whole thing from the balcony. She's looking very closely. AEW is cutting to her like every 5 seconds, which was a little annoying. So Toni reverses Billie Swanton and debuts this new submission finisher, the TCM Chicken Wing for the win. I love that she is adding these like more old school moves in her arsenal. Like it fits her pretty well. I don't know what the situation is with the name of that finisher. Anyway, post-match, Billie hits Toni with the women's title. Laying her out, she even attacks the referee and waves Athena to come down. And Athena then comes down with the contract in her hand. And instead of using it, she just proceeds to brutally attack Toni with the contract. The contracts never looked so dangerous. And as she tries to execute her contract, Alex Windsor comes out for the serve. She's a new talent if you missed last week. By the way, her theme song is so Def Rebel coded. The intro just goes, Windsor! Windsor! It's so silly. Def Rebel virus reaching to AW2, which is terrible. Yeah, I think this was fun. Stratisfied. Then on Collision, we followed that with Athena versus Alex Windsor for the ROH Women's Championship, and this match makes me so thankful that Athena is showcased more prominently on AEW main TV. She was hidden away in ROH for too long. She's too good to not to be on television, so I'm so thankful. Athena absolutely brutalized Windsor in here. It was insane. Like that aggressiveness, the intensity is something that is just so unique to her. I love watching her. Love that crazy flip leg submission. Like she should do that more often. That whole outside sequence from suicide dive to that crazy shotgun drop kick to the barricade that always gets me. It was amazing. Then they fight on the top of barricade and Athena drops Windsor with the power bomb to the floor. Then Athena follows this with O-Face for the win. Just incredible match. I really liked Alex Windsor too. She had great energy and intensity. The only thing probably is her presentation that is like, I'm like not connecting. It's no shade, a little bit pedestrian for me. Like I think with the mainstream wrestling, we kind of came to expect like more of a over-the-top character and an over-the-top like superhero type of presentation. Maybe some like gradual repackaging could be something. And also I know that people will be like, oh my god, this is such a diva stan. No, I'm not saying that she should be a diva. Like I love me some Shayna Baszler, how uniquely badass she was. I love Kong, how her presentation was so iconic and menacing. But anyway, this match was so good. I don't even know why I'm complaining. It's Stratisfied. And the usual post-match beatdown with Toni coming out for the save. You know the drill with AEW. Then we got Tekla, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart with the new stable named Triangle of Madness in the 6-woman tag match with the local competitors. I love how Sky and Julia are like holding hands together in the entrance, very like the shining of them. And then we see this really cool tag move between Julia and Sky Blue, and then Tekla finishes the match with a bit of an awkward stomp. Post-match, Queen Aminata runs out with a steel chair for a little bit of a revenge from last week, but Megan Bayne comes out of nowhere to take Aminata out. I don't think Bayne is part of the Triangle of Madness. Obviously, the visuals doesn't really match, so it'll be interesting what that relationship is going to be like. What is going on here? Also, what happened to Penelope Ford? Did I miss something? Yeah, I think this was cute. It was fine.
That's cute.
And then we saw backstage interviews from Willow and Statlander separately. Willow is setting her side on Tekla, so I guess that's the feud we'll be seeing her in. And Statlander, who is back fully as heel, finally dragging Willow. Says Willow can't stop her and she doesn't need her to be who she really is. And she honestly sounded really good. Her promo here was really, really good. I love her growth from how she actually needed like Stokely as her mouthpiece to now cutting this very compelling, confident heel promos. I really think Statlander will be better as heel anyway, so I'm glad that she's fully heel. So that is it for this week's Women's Wrestling Weekly. Excited for SummerSlam. Let's see how this first ever 2-night situation goes. And like I said, there is a lot more cool content coming up, so get ready for it. I am editing away, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. And you can follow me on Instagram at DSShin and Twitter, ring the bell DS, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!